At one point in time on the video, in the first scene, it is clear that Mr. Kelly is having the victim watch another piece of pornography, which appears to be him with yet another young girl on a big screen television in the background. I can confirm that earlier today, we handed over a second videotape to prosecutors. The videotape depicts Mr. Kelly engaged in illegal sexual assault of a 14-year-old girl. It is approximately 55 minutes in length. The fact of the matter is, and I'm going to call it like I see it, had these victims not been black, and had they not come from, in many cases, disadvantaged households or households of a lower socioeconomic status, this guy would not be walking free today. Those days, however, are over. This reign of abuse and assault by Mr. Kelly is about to come to an abrupt and permanent end.
What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative and delightful video. In case you was wondering why I was playing that earlier clip there about R. Kelly. Well, I played it because I wanted to point out what Attorney Michael Avenatti, which is the accuser's attorney that was accusing R. Kelly, what he's about. You see what I mean? And how he went at R. Kelly and all of that. Well, today, it has been posted throughout the entire social media, news, and everywhere else that he's been arrested. Attorney Michael Avenatti arrested in alleged Nike extortion scheme. Prosecutors got him, you see. So, you know, in that video that I did, I said, the ones like this person right here that's always pointing fingers at others and stuff, they got all kinds of shit that's hidden behind closed doors. All kinds of dirt swept under the carpet. You understand what I mean? All kinds of skeletons in their closet, if you know what I mean. See? Graveyards in their closet. You know, that kind of, stuff. But the thing is this, I'm glad that they got this idiot. See? Because I had a good feeling he was dirty myself. Now, from the way it looked, he might be sharing a cell with R. Kelly. You see, from the way it looks. See? Let's get into the story. Okay. Attorney Michael Avenatti arrested in alleged Nike extortion scheme. Prosecutors originally appeared on abcnews.com. That's what we got up here in the blue. Federal prosecutors in New York and California announced charges against Michael Avenatti on Monday in separate cases, targeting the former personal attorney for a adult film star, actress Stormy Daniels. And yeah, there too. Now, far as I'm concerned, a porn star is no different than a person that would have sex with an underage, child to me. They're no different, Avenatti, who was arrested in New York City on Monday morning, stands accused of attempting to extort Nike for $20 million and faces additional charges of bank and tax fraud. Charges in the separate cases were announced almost simultaneously in a press conference on Monday. U.S. Attorney for the Central District of California, Nick Hanna, said investigators in California and New York coordinated the release of charges and Avenatti's arrest, though the case were pursued separately. Now, how do he think that his clients look? You know, the ones that hired him to go after R. Kelly, and he's a sleazeball himself. I mean, he's criminal minded himself. How does that look? You know, R. Kelly might walk. Who knows? See, Avenatti was charged with 2 counts of extortion and 2 counts of conspiracy to extortion from Southern District of New York, as well as 1 count of bank fraud and 1 count of wire fraud from the Central District of California. A lot of charges. Prosecutors in New York wrote in a criminal complaint filed Sunday that Avenatti and an unnamed co-conspirator threatened to release damaging information about Nike if the sportswear giant refused to make multi-million-dollar payments to them and an additional $1.5 million payment to an individual Avenatti claimed to represent. Who is that? One of R. Kelly accusers? I'm loving this, see? I'm loving it. In a phone call with lawyers for Nike last week, Avenatti and the unnamed co-conspirator allegedly said, if those demands were not met, I'll go take $10 billion of your client's market cap. I'm not effing around, according to the criminal complaint. ABC News has learned that the alleged unnamed co-conspirators referenced in New York case against Avenatti is celebrity attorney Mark Garagos. Sorry about that. He has been charged or arrested, and he did not reply to a request for comment. The U.S. Attorney's Office, citing its policy of not naming people who are not charged, declined to comment. An attorney for Garagos, Benjamin Brafman, declined to comment. Avenatti was not immediately available for a comment. Well, why not? He had a lot to say when he was up there pointing fingers at R. Kelly. Why not? Let's hear your side of the story. You know? Let's put him in front of Gayle King. Let's see what that's about. Yeah, let's do that. At its core, this was an old-fashioned shakedown. U.S. Attorney, the Southern District of New York, Jeffrey Berman, said at a press conference on Monday. Nike said in a statement that the company will not be extorted or hide information that is relevant to a government investigation, adding that when Mr. Avenatti attempted to extort Nike over this matter, Nike, with the assistance of outside counsel at Boise, Schuler Flexner, aided the investigation. Early Monday, Avenatti tweeted plans to hold a press conference to disclose a major high school college basketball scandal perpetrated by Nike. Okay. Let's see what this is. Okay, I guess this is tomorrow right here. At 11. And we will be holding a press conference to disclose a major high school college basketball scandal perpetrated at Nike that we have uncovered. The criminal conduct reaches the highest levels of Nike and involves some of the biggest names in college basketball. You went a little too far this time, didn't you? Pointing your fingers and extorting, pointing your fingers at everybody else except the one you see in the mirror whenever you take your ugly ass in there and look. Okay, federal investigators told ABC News that Avenatti was taken into custody approximately 15 minutes later. Wow. He was ordered released on $300,000 bond Monday evening and was required to surrender his American and Italian passports. He did not enter a plea in court Monday. Upon his release from custody, Avenatti said he was confident at when the evidence is known, I will be fully exonerated and justice will be done. Yeah, that's what you say. I don't know about all that. Okay, this is the press conference right here. You know, I don't really want to play it. Let me see. Yeah, it's just seeing basically what I just read up here. That's what it is, you know. See? Due process occurs. Hell, I'll play it.
I'm going to make a brief statement, but I will not be accepting any questions. First of all, I want to thank the federal agents for their professionalism and courtesy today. They were outstanding throughout the process, and I wish to thank them for everything they did today in connection with this matter. As all of you know, for the entirety of my career, I have fought against the powerful people and powerful corporations. I will never stop fighting that good fight. I am highly confident that when all of the evidence is laid bare in connection with these cases, when it is all known, when due process occurs, that I will be fully exonerated and justice will be done. Thank you.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Avenatti will next appear in court on the New York charges on April 25th and in California on April 1st. His travel will be restricted to the Southern and Eastern districts of New York and the Central District of California. In addition to the extortion charges in New York, prosecutors in California filed an affidavit over the weekend accusing Avenatti of stealing funds for a client to pay off his own expenses and defrauded a bank in Mississippi by submitting to the lender, false tax returns in order to obtain 3 loans totaling $4.1 million. Damn, he showed a lot of money. Yeah, but I don't think that. Did y'all hear he talking about he want to thank, the federal agents? No, he don't. What a lie. You going down, dude. Your ass is going. DOWN. You going down. See? So that's what I want to bring to y'all and everything. You know what I'm saying? This was very delightful to me because I had already called it anyway. You know what I mean? When he was pointing fingers at R.kelly. You know what I'm saying? I already pretty much called it. I know how these kind of people work. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And this is James, and I'm out. Peace.